That's worse
like
without a
bored.
cat, though.
But the dog, if it needs you, like it'll fucking tell you. It'll tell you. Even if it doesn't need you, it'll tell you.
It doesn't need you, dude. It always needs you. Depends on you. You gave
Alright,
it
I'm
life
back.
in some ways. You own it, dude. It is your property, but it is also a member of your familia, for life.
What is?
The dog. The cats, pets in general, the animal. And
Yeah.
my cats,
It's true.
they'll just like shit. They'll just shit in a box and stuff,
Their
It's kind of sick.
responsibility, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, they shit in a box and stuff. They're kind of chilling.
They depend on you. At that point.
What's this?
Oh,
Oh, we're back? Did you book Dote? Dude, we Dote Pod, by the way. We Dote Pod. Dote Pod mishmash. Do it early, fuck it, instead of doing like a late mode. Dote Pod, Let's Play coach session. Out of the trenches, Herald, fucking
Never
snipers.
turns out good.
Whatever.
We get too into the dote.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah,
true.
it's like it's very hard to.
They say that a hero could save us.
We need a. We could just do a short, intense
Your feed
pod.
is recorded for all time.
Make it shorter and make it fully involved in fucking like.
Zoom in, extra insanity mode pod. Fucking all brains melded immediately. Interlinked.
30-minute pod where we're literally all in the Discord like researching this stuff.
What do we research? What would be the thing to research other than the war, dude? Other than the goddamn wars.
Wars.
Other than the wars, what do we research? A best win rate hero,
Vaccine
Dota
truthers.
2,
Do a vaccine
Divine.
at
Dude, our CMP is going after like literally investigating the Ontario government.
Let's go roll with it. Tell me about it. Who the fuck? What's their fucking problem?
Dude, it's the whole fucking Ford thing where he tried to like literally give out the Greenbelt land to developers, and they literally got the land because they were like, ring, ring, yo, Ford, can we have the land? And he was like, yeah. And then when they had like
Alright, this is dope.
Yeah.
two different commissions, like literally found that there was like a complete no process for actually fair like deciding who gets the land, and all the people who got the land own land around it and have to stand to win billions of dollars.
This
And
land,
anyway,
what's it look like? It's forest.
it's a greenbelt,
it's-
all forest and arable land actually, but some of it is farmland,
Give
but it
him
was all like not supposed to be developed. So this guy started his whole campaign. He got elected. The first thing he said is like, "We're not touching the greenbelt. I promise you." He literally said this. This is what he said. And then he was like, "Well, we need to build homes." And then he was like, "So I'm giving off all this land because I gotta build homes." And every time they're like, "But why did you give it to these people? And why was there no process?" And he's like, "We're gonna build homes." And then, after months and months of investigating and probing them, and when they're asking the developers questions, the shit's actually not adding up in the commissions, then they come back and it turns out they lied in the commission.
Game, by the way.
And then he's like, okay, you know what? After all the months, he's like, I reversed my decision. The land is going back in the fucking greenbelt because there's something wrong with it. And now the RCMP is investigating it. And I think he's like, oh, I reversed it. So, like,
Whoa, so he sold off land or he just gave it away?
he
Just
gave
gave
the land away.
And the people that he gave it to, do we know who's on the receiving end?
Ministerial order, which is the premier gets to supersede all other things and just gets to do whatever he wants. Basically, he's used it 3 times already. It's a
Who's
thing
on
that
the
just
receiving end of the land? Like who are these
like
people?
4 Italian gigantic developers.
Developers.
Like
Oh,
the
okay.
developers who are gonna like build all the homes. But the whole point is that it turns out from all the investigation that this land and this thing was probably decided to be given to them in a secret trip to Vegas, where they literally were all there together, the staff of the premier.
Let's go.
And it's all proven, like they were there. It was at a massage thing. They admitted to it, and then they know like different dates. And
But they
then
were
when-
safe because of the.
$60,000 jet.
But
when
they were
they
safe because of the Vegas clause. Because what happens in Vegas stays
Oh,
in Vegas.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
Vegas
the
clause,
Vegas-
dude.
the Vegas Accord.
That's the
course.
first thing they teach in law schools, dude. The Vegas Accord. It's fucking.
It's so funny, like, because they're like literally like they gave a false date. They investigate. They're like, no, the dates were real, and then they come back and are like, no, we realized we gave you the wrong dates. It's actually there's a 3-year difference. In the
Oh
dates.
yeah, dude.
This was the, and it's true. It was not. And then they were like, I was so surprised to run into this developer, and then they all got massages together.
Oh yeah, we just happened to bump into each other at the massage parlor. Talked shop, talked little bees, and we decided that this chunk of land in Canada should be. That's kind of sick.
So since all this shit's been coming out, 3 ministers,
We
the
got
housing
this
minister,
massages
the
in Vegas
economic
and
minister,
decided that this land.
Yeah,
all the ministers literally quit in
You
the
can't
last
make this
3
shit up.
months.
You literally
that is
can't.
sick.
I mean, it's insane.
Something
and then
about
he
those
reversed
ladies'
the
hands, dude.
decision. He reversed the decision, even though he was like, "No, we're not going to do a new process. We admit we did wrong." His whole like narrative was like, "We admit we didn't have a good process. We'll do better next time, but we're not reversing the decision." And then when all this shit started coming out, then the Ontario OPP literally gave the investigation to the RCMP because they're like, "There's shit here that we feel is like a conflict of interest, and we can't investigate this." And now he's like, "Oh, I reversed the decision," and then the RCMP is now investigating this, like the whole thing.
The OPP, that's like from the song where it's like, Donna OPP, yeah, you know me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's those guys?
No.
OPP.
So, the OPP is just the Ontario provincial
Oh,
police.
what is it in the song?
The OPP is like just, I think it's a copyright or something. Isn't that the Eminem
OPP,
song? Hey, OPP,
yeah, you
won't
know.
let me be, and then let me
Oh,
be.
maybe.
I don't know. Is it?
Okay, maybe.
The
Okay.
FCC.
The FCC won't let me be, yeah. Let me be me. I remember. So goddamn Ford, General Ford. Who's this guy? Ford. He's
know.
the not crack
Ford.
brother, or
No,
did he?
he's not Crack. Crack brother died.
Crack brother's
He's just-
dead.
He's just crime. He's just kind of like continuing the family legacy, dude. You know.
Just okay. This guy, safe from the crack, got into other things in
But
more of a
His brother
stealing
was the
land.
mayor, and then he became the mayor. No, not the mayor of Toronto. He became the premier of Ontario.
Oh, yeah.
He's literally the premier of Ontario. He's our François Legault, dude.
Hell yeah. Is this the land? The land, is it like parkland to people? Is it like a
It's
for
forest.
the country, for the
It's
Canadians?
for the country. Yeah. Usually it's land you don't touch, and that literally us a kill.
Speaking of don't touch, this guy should not have touched the thing, dude. He doesn't.
That was a mistake.
He actually doesn't
yeah.
know. Little bitch ass.
First blood.
That's fucked up. Canada, dude, we must be proud and protective of our nature, right? That's the whole point of being Canadians.
I mean, you know me. I'm just like there, and it's also just like he's a shitty criminal, dude. He like literally took no proper like
This child is
recourse in
actually
this whole
hurtable
thing.
here.
Like,
Oh
went to
god,
Vegas,
I will be hurt.
Communication. Okay, yeah, let's do. But he just and he thought like he could pretend
Yes.
and get away because it's like, you know, he's the premier.
So yeah, they can't verify dates in 2023. Dates of fucking trips to Vegas,
3
dude.
years. Who checks that
Fucking
shit?
retard though, actually. That's like, but that's so fucking like transparently fucking stupid though. I think you could get away with.
They had no process. They couldn't pretend it to have like a fair process in like the developers to get the land, and then it would ça aurait passé, you know. But instead, it was literally, and to their own admittal, like people called us, said they wanted the land, they can develop it. We said yes, and we gave them the land. Why did it go to those guys? Why was there no process? Well, because that's how we do things.
Yeah, because it's
was-
Canadian, dude. We work on the buddy system or the trust system. As long as it's just like we're Canadian. We're all friendly, happy people. If you trust the guy, he's a bud. You're a bud. It's the bud system, dude. Just home doggies.
I think honestly he's just getting old. He's planning to exit his premier game, and this is probably the last thing he had to give before he could get some kind of private, cushy, whatever thing at a developer job on the side forever after this, you know? Like, I gave you this, now we're good.
I have awards for mid. You guys took both wards and didn't place with mid?
No, there's literally a ward in shop, and you can just buy it and bring it. You fucking-
Well, now there is, but
Yeah.
now the two top ones.
we don't have a ward top. We have one ward actually. Can we kill this axe? We're not that scared of this.
Yeah,
thing.
he's dead,
Yeah.
he's a dead axe.
Can we fucking kill this thing?
I'll have like jazzy.
You have
music
Sentry?
going.
Rumors of the
No, my bad. Oh, I took the other
Sorry,
ward.
ward.
Oh, I'm pulling, it's an axe.
I got
pull.
you, dude. Thing. Oh. You're pulling aggro from the enemy bounty hunter. Bring us a
Oh,
sentry
natural
ward.
creeps kill.
Oh, hell yeah. Huge. Next topic, lightning round, next topic. What the fuck is going on out there?
So we're talking about the running, dude. I feel like I got sick with all kinds of shit. But still kind of like, I have the dog, the puppy.
France
the
news,
puppy
France news,
training.
hit us up. What's
France-
going on down there? You guys going
Yo, they have
crazy again?
finesse. They have like some fucking
up?
bed bug shit in Paris. Like they're importing it to Quebec.
What's the France news? What's the news
Yeah,
in
it's
the,
still hot as
on the
fuck,
French
it's
are
hot
in
as
front?
fuck.
It's chill.
In
It's
French.
kind of hot.
Chilling?
sometimes.
Kind of hot. Kind of chill. Nice. Very nice. What's the last big night? What was the last big event?
Fucking disasters.
Big thing. Big thing.
Oh, no, man. It's a bunch. It's been a couple birthdays.
Oh,
It's been a big 30th birthday. That was a weekend long. That was cool.
Halloween in France, real or not real? They believe in the ghosts?
Have a Halloween party actually this year.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I guess it's good enough.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no, you don't go trick or treating. That's not all.
No, that's not real. Isn't that all Halloween is?
No, Halloween
It
is adult drinking party, like equally as
Well,
important
now it
as
is.
the
That's just a
trick or
good
treat.
excuse. It's just a good excuse
Oh, yeah.
for the kids.
Sorry, dude, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Come to lane, I believe. Let's do like win lane, and then we return to pod mode. Let's win fucking lane. Dude. You have sentries? I brought a sentry.
Yeah, I do.
Fuck, get up, man.
For the veiled ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got a ward?
Is
Dude.
it on me? Ha, you cute.
Ah,
Yes.
What you gonna do, bitch? What you gonna do?
Very
Hey,
nice.
dude, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Um,
Oh, extra just pod news, sideways news, Donghouse news, dude. The rekindling of the 1990s Beers project coming to a
Oh,
theater
yeah.
near you.
yeah.
AI art,
what are we talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. So I guess.
the expression of the AI art.
Don't blink. or
The open AI now has the DALI 3 thing. It's like actually, it knows how to make a can and knows how to put art on the can,
Oh, yeah.
which is, this says it, this is it, dude.
It's basically the start of a dream.
Real,
This
man.
guy, dude. Oh yeah.
blink of an eye.
This guy's coming to hit you, right?
Ah, bastard.
Oh, you
Let's take a
need
can of roll.
you're gonna need your hex. You're gonna need like both of your disables.
Quick strike.
I don't really want to go on axe.
We're
He has
bound
his,
to mid. I have a
his
Miranda
spin.
here now.
What's the plan?
I don't know what word is.
I gotta pull. I'm not pulling.
Slip through their guard.
Fuck this guy, bro.
Sneaky.
We're farming though.
Oh, they removed the sentry.
What the fuck? I have one.
Very well.
I didn't know if you had one. I bought one. Will be good.
I,
Have some blade.
oh, okay.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
Fuck. You know, been here.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Moving quickly.
Oh, man.
And then we played a Dota game. Again, a really good one. This one was good. It was nice. All the boys showed up. They played their video game. It was pretty sick. I carried. My support roamed a lot. I did some sneaky farming where I could. Did a lot of jungle creeps. Went invisible and stuff. And teamwork made the dream work, and we all came out better and powerful and more bonded. Just like every Dota game, that's the spirit of the game, positivity, and no, it was pretty sick. It was really sick. It was extraordinarily good. I like act out of the ordinary. How good it was pretty sick. Just stomping some fucking shitters, you know, all in a day's work. But also, like, come on, you never know what happens with these fucking queues, you know. And then I think we talked about some stuff a bit more later. So we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get on in there. Alright, looks like we still got a little bit more time. So yeah, what else we talk about? We were talking about some of that government stuff, investigation, corruption, you know, the goodies, the goodies, the classics, a little bit Discord news with the beer stuff. There's a bunch more of those. We're gonna see what happens with that. That was like originally some funny idea that came out a couple years ago to back when like crypto and NFT stuff and all that was going crazy, and we were looking into it like, what the hell is all this fucking shit about? And there was a drunken night where there was a conversation about how cool beer can art is, and how that's like a surprising, or maybe not so surprising anymore, but it's like a funny little place where you could just come across super high quality art, just cool fucking design and things like that are being put on beer cans. And there was a talk about making 99 beer can collection project thing, and it's just like making art, basically making it a beer can art, just as a medium for it, and just as like a gimmick, but it's cool. Fuck it, la. And yeah, just coming up with weird names for beers and designs for it and rolling with it. And that was an idea that was kind of didn't really go anywhere. It was just a funny thing for a conversation at a point, and then a couple conversations after that, but it more or less died out. But then with some AI stuff and being able to quickly generate some of those art ideas and like get a look at it without really having to jump through any hoops, just kind of just using that kind of stuff to jog the old memory jog, get the brain fucking going again, dude. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that happened, plus politics stuff, and then let's see what we talked about later. Is Axe even gonna come out of the base or what?
Well,
Phantom fighter.
Nah, he's spooked, bro.
Blink or you'll miss me.
Oh, he's coming. He's spooked.
let's go. Give me something
Come on,
sexy.
where is he, bro?
Ah!
Alright, you got a BH. Nice. Nice.
GG. Gotta pee.
9 to 48, bruv.
No, 9 to 48. I didn't see that actually.
That's fucking insanity. Holy. A blessed fucking game, truly. Oh, Lina Tiripak MVP.
Teddy Puck MVP, let's go!
I hit creeps. I command all team.
Game of full awareness.
I command all team.
Sometimes you get blessed
I hit the
and
fucking
fall against mediocre adversity.
I hit the fucking creeps, dude. I pressed the buttons. Pretty bug. Our Omni had a radiance too, dude. Good for him, bro. Crazy. Crazy. Hell yeah. Holy guacamole. Alright, we got Be Truth by BRB. Maybe I'll go get some water too, actually. One sec. I'll fucking sip up, get some sips in. Oh, I'm back. Hello? Hello? I ain't nobody here. I go lift a weight. Bruh. Maybe. Hello?
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 What's up, bro?
What's up?
How's you doing?
I'm good. Working, you know.
What I know? I don't know nothing. I don't know fucking shit all.
Who's lying?
You say that. Well, I'm gonna play
Oh, that's a good one.
Hell yeah.
Was that on your soundboard? Oh, you got a big soundboard.
We're
dude.
stacked up. We're soundboarded. We're boosted. We're boosted. We're boarded. We're boosted.
Me?
Boosted. We're boarded. We're fucking.
Oh, that's a great one. For GameCube and Wii, they really got all the sounds right. Nintendo.
They're killers. They're killers of the Flower Moon. What's that movie? Killers of the. What do they call that one?
I don't know. Never heard. I don't know what you're talking about.
Killers of the. Some new Killers of the Flower Moon. Scorsese newest movie, I think. Yes, new Scorsese movie coming out next week.
Ooh. Oh, cool.
Killers of the Flower Moon, Native American. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a Dota plus some on and off podcast type shit hangout. By the way, that's what we just cranked a little match.
Oh. Are we alive?
Yeah, it's not streaming anywhere. It's live. It's recorded. I'm gonna cut out like some of the boring Dota stuff where we're just hitting creeps. But yeah, it's like recording.
I made it. I made it to the stream.
Yeah, fucking here, dude. Oh,
go.
dude. Flower Moon has Brendan Fraser in it as well as Robert De Niro. Hell yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
That's sick, dude. I'm glad. The boy Brendan Fraser is returning into
Leonardo
the spotlight.
DiCaprio. This is stacked. This looks good.
Yeah, I like the name. I'm sold. Listen, I'm an anti-trailers guy. I think trailers,
Oh, me too. Me too.
by and large, suck at good. They're beautiful, good. So so like,
If I need to be convinced, like if I'm really looking for something to watch, I'll watch a trailer. But if I know I'm kind of interested or I'm gonna see something, why do I need to see the trailer at all? You know, like
exactly. And this perfect example. You hear the name Killers of the Flower Moon. You know it's directed by Scorsese. You know DiCaprio, De Niro, Brendan Fraser is in it. Do you need a fucking trailer, or is the decision made immediately?
yeah. No, that's it. Especially if the decision's made. Like a lot of times they put the best parts of the movie in
Yeah, they
to the
fuck
trailer, and it's like who
Fuck
wants
us big
that?
time. I hate that shit. Some trailers are probably good out there. I'm not giving a trailer artist or trailer direct, whatever the fucking the title is for a guy that makes trailers. I'm not giving them all a fair shake. But I've seen enough shit. I remember when I made this call, dude. I had seen a trailer for a horror movie where in the trailer it showed like 3 of the kills, and it showed them in a like unquestionable. It's not even up for interpretation. 3 of the characters, and horror movies, the slasher movies, the usual formula, right? There's like 5-6 people where they get picked off one by one. It showed like 3 of the kills, full on. Like there's no question that character died in that exact way in the fucking trailer for the horror movie, dude. That's
it.
dude. That's the worst.
I don't know if all movies do it, but I feel like, especially with like, I don't know, like easy watching movies like horror or comedy, they put the best jokes and they put the best stuff in the trailer.
Yeah, they fuck you.
Like I can't do it for a comedy too, because it's almost always the best jokes are in the trailer.
Yeah, you see exactly. You see the jokes, and the scene starts getting set up, and you're like, "Oh, I remember this part," and then it breaks the immersion because you're not supposed to know nothing. You're supposed to be fucking in there like a fresh newborn child out there, a clean slate, Rosetta Stone, watching these movies. In my opinion,
I don't want to know nothing. Have you seen, by the way, the new One Piece live action?
No, I watched an episode. I didn't like it. I might give it another shot because I've been hearing from people that are like,
Laughs, dude.
Dude, that one I went and watched the trailer because it's a whole ass TV show, and the
I did too,
TV shows
yeah.
don't get spoiled as much as fucking movies. By the way, for the
And I've already seen the show. You know what's gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but for anybody that might be listening, the rule, dude, if they're writing down the philosophy of the podcast fucking laws, dude, the rule for the trailers applies to movies first and foremost. TV shows,
yeah.
there's so many more hours. You could make a fucking trailer for a TV show. I'll watch it.
I still try not to, but One Piece, it's like I've literally watched the anime, so I'm not gonna be
You're up to
like
date?
surprised. No. I stopped watching years ago, but I watched like a respectable like 300 episodes.
What the fuck?
I can't. But this is the thing. I actually love the live action.
Okay.
I think it's better than the anime
Oh,
because it
that's
takes away all
mad.
the stupid anime shit, like all the like, dirty jokes or same jokes all the time, or slapstick stuff, or just wasting a ton of time. Like, it's like that 8 episodes of Netflix is probably 50 episodes of the anime. I'm
Oh, yeah,
loving it.
like
It gets the
for
same
this,
feeling without all the anime bullshit. So.
for the sake of for it being condensed, especially the like in the early episodes of the show, well, that's when it was the most like a kids show, and it did a lot of those things. When it was like still kind of getting its legs and shit, for sure, it did a lot of that stuff. I'd say that like for the sake of watching a condensed version of the story that's still enjoyable and like its own kind of take in its own way, sure, it's probably cool. Better than the anime. I cannot on any fucking level say that I would be fucking convinced of that ever. I don't know.
The thing is, I don't even think, because I tried starting again. I was at least like at the like Whitebeard War Saga. I can tell you at least up until there where I've watched the pacing does not get better. There's like 3 minutes of content per 20-minute episode of the anime. That's the problem.
There's a lot of, especially when shit gets like when they get to some points, yeah, they do a lot of like the flashbacky, a lot of like the fucking going over the same little couple of clips a lot and things like this. They definitely fall into those fucking traps, yeah. But it's good as fuck.
And the like
for sure.
the reaction shots and stuff.
Yeah, that goofy
It's-
like kiddie kind of for kids TV kind of show thing that they gotta do. There is an abridged One Piece, by the way. Our boy Ningen in here is actually an abridged One Piece watcher. The One Piece Kai.
I
or
tried
whatever.
that too.
that good?
It's okay. It's okay. It feels like the cuts were a bit abrupt,
Oh, they
so
fucking
it brings the
fucked
immersion. But like I did actually, when I tried to watch again, I just watched the abridged.
Oh, there you go.
Eventually, I was just like, it felt like the immersion was off there.
Dude, fucking what's his name in the fucking movie looked like ass though, dude. What fish nose fucking guy.
I thought Arlong. Oh, but if you actually watch it and you see the way that the guy acted and talks, it's really good.
Really
I was
dope.
like, I was super baked watching it too. I like felt the vibes of this guy's like scary and like wants to kill humans.
All right, cool.
It's good stuff.
I haven't given that a fair shake either, for real, for sure. I saw the trailer and I watched like an episode and I wasn't getting in the thing.
It's like if you want to watch something that is predictable to you because you already know the story, it's a little actiony and like nice looking, and it's feel good.
Yeah.
Feel good One Piece vibes. Like it's always gonna be there for you. But
Yeah.
that's like what I needed last weekend, and I was like, oh damn, this is the shit.
I've heard from a lot of friends that they liked it. I believe I trust their opinions. Maybe I give it another. I like the Zoro actor seemed cool. The little bit of Zoro that I saw seemed fucking cool. I liked like generally the main cast seemed well casted and they seemed
They did so good with
Yeah.
Usopp. Like I don't know
I
about
haven't
you,
seen
I find
Usopp
him
yet.
kind of annoying in the anime.
yeah.
They actually fleshed him out into like they kept a lot of the same things about him, how he tells all these stories and how he's like the joke guy,
Yeah.
but they made it into like a real person. And the guy who acts it out, I find, did a really good job with Usopp.
No, Usopp I didn't really see in the anime yet. I don't think. I think like in the first episode you see Sanji, Nami, Luffy, and you don't see much else. I don't think I really.
Yeah,
saw
Usopp is like half, like I think 4 episodes in.
Oh, sick.
You get Usopp.
So,
Yeah, no, they did a good job with him.
I believe. I will try it again at some point. Right now, TV media consumption wise, I'm on a fucking Twin Peaks rewatch with the girlfriend, dude. Pretty
Oh,
sick.
nice.
Twin Peaks kind of sick. That's like where the free time media watching is. Really?
I never watched
And-
that.
You never saw Twin Peaks?
No.
I like it a lot. It's cool. It's hella cool. It's my kind of thing. Do you know the guy that made it? David Lynch. You know any of his shit or not?
His name is definitely familiar. I've probably seen some of his stuff. Who's
Yeah.
Twin Peaks? Oh, this is like 1990. This show, I wasn't born yet, dude.
Yeah, it was. Would have been like. Was it early '90s? I don't even know if I was birthed just yet. It would probably ran while I was alive, but I was like a kid. But I
This
just.
is 1990. It started.
I kept coming across it in internet movie nerd conversations, like forums and things like this, where there's like a huge cult, like there's a big
Yeah,
like
it's
a
one of them.
fandom of David Lynch and all this shit, and I wanted to know fucking why, dude. Like, what the hell? What's the dealio, dude? I keep hearing Lynch stuff, and all like the little memes and things about it seemed really cool and funny. I was like, what the fuck are these guys on about, you know? And then there's a point, pandemic time, when I was watching a lot of stuff. I went through his whole thing. I watched all of his fucking movies, except maybe one or two. And then I watched Twin Peaks. And dude,
Oh,
that
nice.
whole thing was fucking sick. I like that. I like that as a way of watching a bunch of shit. Watching a bunch of
Yeah.
things from the same person back to back and things, and just like really getting a feel for if they're good at what they do and stuff, and they have their style and their thing or whatever. You really get to know. You get super familiar with it. You get to see all the cool stuff about it and the whatever bad, but it's cool. It's super immersive, and it just makes everything that you watch in the collective better than they would be individually and spread apart. I find, given like a real deep dive in a director fucking filmography thing, it was
Yeah, I never really do that. I did that with like Tarantino, but other than that, like with a TV show producer too, I've never done that.
He's done this one show, and like the movies are cool, and he's like a super fucking weird dude. I think he's a fucking genius. He's funny as fuck, the director himself and things. And the show, what's crazy about the show is that the show aired, there was 2 seasons and a movie in the 90s, and then it ends on like in a fucked up kind of place, and then the show has a 25-year time skip, and he did an IRL 25-year time skip and comes back 25 years later and got as much of the cast
Damn.
that was able to come back as possible, and they did like the thing. Because I didn't know at first if it was planned to do the 25 years or if they just like cut it and picked up kind of thing. But if you watch even in the show from back in the day, there's points where there's like they like allude to a future conversation. The actual words "see you in 25 years" are spoken like in towards the end of the second season. So it's like written.
I
into
think
the
it's a
fucking-
good strategy too. Like if a show's been running for a while, take it off air if there's going to be a time skip, build a bunch of hype, and then bring it back later if the cast will come back.
But this is past building hype. This is literally, the show had only aired for 2 seasons. It's not like it had a long run beforehand.
Oh,
It's past
wow, okay.
building hype in the sense that 25 years is like a ridiculous amount of time to retain any
Long
audience.
time.
It was just a decision that was fucking made and stuck by. And and the show that it comes back as is like a whole other fucking, dude, it's just fucked up. It's crazy. I like it. I think it's fucking sick.
What show is that?
Twin Peaks.
Oh, this is Twin Peaks still. Okay.
Yeah, same thing.
Interesting.
It's like it's basically there's like a girl that's murdered in like a small town in the mountains somewhere, and there's a FBI agent that comes to check it out because it seems related to other murders that have happened. That's basically the premise for the show. The whole show is just about solving this one murder and getting into like how it's connected to everybody in the little town and all these things. And it's super campy and fucking weird. And it's like
Interesting.
it gets into kind of paranormally stuff a little bit. All the freaky shit about being a small town in a mountain in the fucking woods, and all the cool shit about it is done like super fucking good.
Nice.
It's sick. I like it a lot. That's
Well,
my
I'll keep it in mind.
that's my watch. I would recommend if you yeah. I don't know what your how to say tastes are for shows and movies.
Watch
or
a
whatever.
little bit of everything. If I find something, and I think for TV, any genre I could watch if I feel like the show is really well produced. I do a lot of sci-fi, but right now I'm watching the latest season of Ted Lasso. It's nice, feel-good stuff.
Do you like are
And,
you an X-Files guy at all? You like that kind of shit? Fringe and all these kinds of
Not really. That also aired when I was young, so like I didn't watch it because I was pretty young, and I find it hard to watch things that are old in the 2000s.
Oh.
Depends, unless it's like really well done. Like I watched Battlestar Galactica recently, and I found that's like 2005, I think, and it felt a little dated to me.
It's definitely, yeah. All right, so if you're not into like older shit anyways, you're probably not going to dig this, because a huge part of what I find is like the
Not often.
comfiness and the coolness of it is kind of the it's just the tone
90s
of
vibes.
it all. Though it's not even 90, like you just, if you feel like you're in another fucking world, like you feel like you're in a fucking dream watching that shit a lot of the time. Like it really is just its own little bubble, because it takes place in the real world. There's a little bit of paranormal elements, and then it gets like a little bit crazier fucking later on. But the director himself kind of has such like an idea for how dialogue happens and how people interact, and how to kind of like to kind of have the background of the paranormally stuff in it. Then it kind of like seeps in little ways a little bit. And it's never quite real, but it's pretty. So it's not like it's like a time capsule of like a 90s kind of thing, but it's like a dream, like a fucking fever dream of the 90s. Like it's a weird.
Okay.
You're not watching it for the 90s-ness, but the setting is nice and comfy, and like the oldness is kind of a part of that. It's not the whole thing,
Yeah.
but it is a part of, I think, of what made it cool.
I'll keep it in mind for sure.
I liked it. I fucking liked it. Yeah. Oh, we gotta. Is there? I see a Titty Puck mic fucking flickering this whole time a little bit. Are you alive out
What?
there? Titty Puck, hello?
Is that what's his name? Josh?
No, that's a Guillaume in
Oh,
fucking
okay.
across the pond, dude. That's a foreign ambassador to feeding Dota games. We actually came off of a big win last match though. Some
Oh,
shit
nice.
like 9-48 fucking shit stomp 30-minute match.
That's sick.
Oh yeah.
I've been having weird luck with my matches lately.
How's the fucking tournament shit, dude? You still doing that stuff? You still playing some fucking
Oh,
tournaments?
we have not. Like I feel like we're playing kind of well in some ways, playing like tempo drafts, but we have not actually won a game in like 3 weeks.
Ouch.
It's a little demoralizing. We actually are playing tonight instead of Thursday.
Oh yeah.
But since it's like we're just like buddies, so like whatever. We're playing to have a good time. We get to play like more coordinated games once a week, and
Yeah.
win or lose, I think our team's all having a good time.
What time's the match tonight? You got like at 8 o'clock-ish, I think you had said in the past? 8
9. Yeah, usually 9.
How's the ranked fucking
Yeah, it's pretty good.
adventures? I'm checking your fucking profile.
Yeah. I'm just playing Primal Beast. I've been having some weird luck. I think if I just like sit down and play serious, I could climb right now. I really think so. But I've just been kind of did the roll queue games, like
Yeah.
fucked around, lost almost all of them. I don't know. I think I'm actually gonna climb soon, but
I got
right
fucked
now,
on a little
I-
bit with ranked
pretty
recently
good.
on this fucking Smurf.
yeah.
Well, Smurf, whatever the fuck it is. I played some rank. I'm kind of just holding a 50-50 win rate. It's not really going anywhere. Like, I'll get some wins, and then I'll queue into some matches and just see some horrendous fucking things. I don't know. I cannot just get a...
That's kind of a good thing though. Like
I'll just
for a
have-
while, it was hard to keep my rank at like 3K, and then there just came to a point where no matter however I played, I was learning new heroes. I was just 50%.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel like as much pressure. Like, okay, I'm at my rank, and gradually, it's like that's a good time to just like try new things, try different heroes, because you're like you have the foundation of that level.
That's kind of what's happening on this account in general. I'm just playing fucking carry, dude. I was never a carry player. I'm the complete opposite end of the range. I'm a fucking pause fiver, dude. I gained like all my MMR supporting, basically. I got through Ancient pause 3ing a lot, Legend into Ancient, then through Ancient up to Divine, pause 3ing a lot, and then a fair, like a pretty good amount of pause 4 and 5, and then like pause 5 main, like all the way through the pause 4, 5 main, all the way through Divine. Kind of thing, but on this account, I'm fucking
Yeah, I
carry,
know a
dude.
lot of
I'm just
people
picking
who-
PA and fucking hitting people, playing some Phantom.
May as
Lancer
well,
and shit.
honestly. That was the
Sick.
best change I made. I probably would have quit playing Dota again if I didn't switch to core roles like a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
I was always a pause 5, maybe a little bit of 4 and 3 player. And then I was on a team where like nobody wanted to play carry, so I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll be the carry. And
dude, is there any?
it actually reinvigorated Dota for me. Like I would have quit playing if I kept playing support.
Yeah, it's the hardest to climb, especially in some patches more than others. It feels like there was like a kind of a golden age of support patch where it was very active rotations from supports, and it was
fun
really
too.
cool. And there like you'd always have like supports just ganking the shit out of mid and just kind of doing weird stuff. And there was some combination of things with like the base armor of things and the damage the tower did and the fucking the early game items being strong and a couple of supports having kind of fucking busted stats maybe, and like the tempo of things and the value of the gold and the value of the XP of the creeps and the towers and all these things just made it so that there was a point where it just made sense to have like a farming mid, and so it made sense to have supports try to kill the mid. You remember that kind of thing a couple of years ago?
Yeah, there was like still the camp and whatnot over there. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Even a little bit before that, even a little bit like back even into like the
Yeah.
pre 2020s, so pre 2020.
That I probably wasn't playing then. I would taken like a year's break, and I only started again because of the pandemic.
There was a point back there where there was like a fucking, it was just playing support was, you were just fucking gunning it, dude. You were just running fucking down and killing people all kinds, and it was super fun. It was like
I find now is the funnest, honestly, for playing support in general, because you actually get items now. You probably get like 2 big items, and
Yeah.
the quality of life changes changes, like having a TP slot, free awards, all this shit, like makes supporting like
is good too,
so
yeah.
much better.
Yeah, that's
Everybody gets a courier.
like on and off, and even kills are pretty worthwhile now too. So this is another like a pretty good chunk. Well, I think Golden Age was still like Golden Age. It happened to coincide with the time that I decided I was gonna spam a lot of rank. So part of it was just fucking circumstance, but that's when I gained the
That's it
most. When I
too.
was playing a lot of support, and I was like, oh, dude, this feels good to just like play fucking silencer and dive towers, and like it didn't. Nobody was just seeing that shit. They were just like, what the fuck is this kid doing? Silencer had.
That's what I'm doing now with Primal Beast.
Hell yeah. I was on
It's really
Silencer.
fun.
I was going Vale, Vlad's Silencer. Back when Vale and Vlad's both had armor items as components, and Silencer, I think, had a talent that gave him armor. Oh no, then Trank Boots gave armor. This was back when Trank Boots gave armor. So I'd have armor from Trank Boots, armor from Vale and Vlad's, and Vale and Vlad's were. There was also like a busted patch for both of those items, and I just found this little fucking sweet spot where I'm running it, where I'm ganking all fucking lanes as a position 5 silencer. I'm dropping the Veil on them, and they're taking stupid magic damage that they were not expected to be taking that early in the game. And Vlad's, and between those two items, there's auras of fucking, we're taking no physical damage. I'm just diving towers with my mid and shit, just stealing int, just crushing people's fucking morale. And they had no idea what the hell was happening, because they didn't know what the fuck the build was or how to deal with it. I was hurting.
That's basically I'm doing like Primal mid, but I'm first picking it lately, so hopefully my team is smart and they get like nice lanes for them. And then if I get counterpicked mid, I'm just ganking all the fucking time. Like I've literally had this is how you know you're doing well. Like even though my win rate's maybe like 55, 60, in the past couple weeks, like 3 of my teammates have added me as friends, and at least as many people have abandoned on the enemy team when I'm playing Primal.
Hell yeah. Dude, I've been playing some Invoker support, actually. I'm down to fucking bust out an Invoker support with your Primal
Sick.
fucking match, dude, and just Sunstrike on kids.
Yeah, we do that with my team. It's a pretty good one.
My fucking,
AA Primal is really nice though. It's like cinematic when you set up an AA blast with a Primal grab.
My last rank game was was this the last one? I was pause 5 Invoker, dude. I did most damage in the game. It went an hour fucking long. It got kind of wacky. It was fucking sick. I'm just gonna BRB once I have some food heating up. I'm just gonna grab it. It's like
I've literally had to update the game like 2 times today. Like, what's happening?
Hey.
Update galore, dude. Yo, Matt.
Hey.
Good? Hey, man.
What's good, man?
Not much. Trying to play some Dota. Went running.
Nice.
Looking for a job.